Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Today is February 1st, 2026. We are looking at Proverbs chapter 1. And we're going to look at verse 8 through 19. I know it's a lot, but I think it's important to take it all in as context. Actually, verse 10. My son, if sinners entice you, don't be persuaded. If they say, come with us, let us set an ambush and kill someone. Let us attack some innocent person just for fun. Let's swallow them alive like Sheol, still healthy as they go down to the pit. We'll find all kinds of valuable property and fill our house with plunder. Throw in your lot with us, and we will all share our money. My son, don't travel that road with them or set foot on their path, because their feet run towards trouble and they hurry to commit murder. It is foolish to spread a net where the bird can see it. They set an ambush to kill themselves. They attack their own lives. Such are the paths of all who make profit dishonestly. It takes the lives of those who receive it. And the reason I read the whole thing is I think it's important sometimes to look at it in its entirety instead of just one verse or another. I was going to just point out the fact that, more often than not when we read things like this, we say, this is stupid. Why would I even say, yes, I would go with them when they say, let's go kill somebody? That's just dumb. Of course I wouldn't do that. But is that true? See, Solomon is talking to his own sons. They're not dummies. They've been brought up and they understand. As a matter of fact, Solomon is teaching them and teaching them well. They're not, I'm sure, the type of children that are going to go out and throw in a lot with someone and say, let's just kill this other person and take their money. Right? That doesn't seem to make sense. It definitely doesn't make sense to you or me, or I hope it doesn't. Why would anybody want to go kill somebody? But the depth of this is so much greater. He wraps up the thought with, such are the paths of all who make profit dishonestly. Those who find their sustenance in things that aren't right. And as I was getting ready to come here to talk to you about that and the fact that we can be sucked in to those ideas of doing wrong, it's a warning because it can be real in our lives. We may not intend to go kill somebody, but it's not hard to make a decision to do something that isn't quite right. But here's the thing. So I was coming here to get the phone ready to do this live today and get everything set up. I opened up my phone and I saw a post on Facebook as I was scrolling off of Facebook to come here to do this and closing that app. And it caught my interest. It was something that was interesting to me. It was important to me. It was a piece of information that I felt I needed to have. It was a post from a friend about an accident that had happened. And I started reading, and it was a long post. And then I saw some comments, and I started reading those. And then, as I got done with that, I continued to scroll. I was just closing that app. And as I started to read the third post, I realized I had forgotten what I was going to talk about, and I hadn't gotten this set up, and I'm already an hour later than what I should be on a Sunday morning because I already shut the alarm off instead of rolling over and getting up. What was I doing? Guys, the reality is I was enticed and persuaded. And those are the paths of all who make profit dishonestly. It's not that you're going to be able to see those things happening because their profit is dishonest. Their profit is going to be dishonest because they are enticed. I'm standing in front of you, sitting, but, I'm in front of you this morning telling you, I get enticed on a regular basis. It is part of our nature, especially if you're in recovery, to find a way to not have to deal with life. Solomon knew this about himself and about humans in general, you and I. And he gives a warning about it. It says, pay really close attention to what we're going to be teaching you. Pay really close attention. Don't reject it. Recognize those enticements. And even if you find yourself in the middle of them, get out before it destroys you. Just something to think about today. Are you being enticed? Are you being persuaded? Being on Facebook isn't wrong. Being on YouTube isn't wrong. But if you're doing it and you were supposed to be doing something else, it's wrong. And I get sucked into it all the time. How about you? That's just one example. I have it happen all the time here at the house. I have 8 projects going and I don't get any of them done because I'm trying to do them all at the same time. That's my ADHD kicking in, I know that, but I'm enticed away. I also know that if I put urgency to a task, I will get that task done. So what about you? What are you being pulled towards? Are you being enticed with? It's important. My wife posted she was trying to practice, but she can do that later. I became the enticement to pull her away from what she was supposed to be doing. She could have watched this later. I'm glad she's here. Don't get me wrong. It warms my heart to know that you guys are watching. But there's a reason that I leave them posted. Just something to think about. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.